Recently, I posted a video about how Tyrese Halliburton is struggling to start the 2024 NBA season. And someone commented that they wanted to see a breakdown on why the Detroit Pistons are playing so much better. And, I mean, let's face it, they played like shit last year, so the standard for improvement wasn't a lot. But in any case, in this video, we are going to discuss why the Pistons are playing so much better by breaking down their recent game versus the Lakers, because we want to look at the Pistons playing a decent level of competition. I think the Lakers are contenders. The record is a little shaky right now, but they have the talent, and I think this will give us a good gauge on what the Pistons are doing well and how they can build upon their early success, relatively speaking, to continuously improve and maybe even become a contender, because I would love to see that as a Pistons fan. So with no further ado, let's dive right in. Great take by AD. There we go. Already, you love to see the ball movement. Pistons could not move the ball last year. You love to see that in transition, moving it quickly. That will win you games in and of itself. And here's another thing before we see this transition fast break. 2 blocks already. You have Duren, and then you have Tobias. Duren and Tobias. They have size. They're basically playing 4 wings out here, which can make them very, very lethal in transition and defensively because they can switch everything. They can all push, and they can all defend on the perimeter and down low. Love that. Confident by Cade. Confident. That's a lob. Dump off. Works. Good run out. Swing it. Swing. Nice pull up. And that's the other thing with the Pistons you see. They have Tim Hardaway Jr. now. They have Tobias Harris now. They have Malik Beasley. There are 2 things that all 3 of those players can do. A, they can shoot the 3. So all 3 of them can shoot off the catch. And B, they can all rip and go. You saw it on that play. Malik Beasley catches off of the swing, overcommits on the closeout. I believe it was Russell. And then pump fake, rip through, pull-up jumper. If you have 3 guys on the perimeter that can do that, it doesn't really matter how much talent you have star-wise. If you're moving the ball, you're going to be competitive on a lot of games. You're going to be competitive on a lot of nights. And in the NBA, where effort is not seen all the time because of the workload and simply because, well, you can make the case that we're in a different era where you don't see it as much. Even though the 80s and 90s, we've been through that. We done with the 90s. You've seen those videos before. Great creator, by the way. But since the effort lacks on some nights, if you're simply moving the ball and making those simple plays, you're going to be competitive. Great cutting. Great shot. You had a kick out, too. Way to salvage a bad possession. That's just an aggressive take. Great recovery. Oh, yeah. Okay. Come off that 3 ball. Oh, yeah. You got to love that from Tim Hardaway Jr. Such an aesthetically pleasing player. Ooh, that was dangerous. Attack the weakness. Reeves cannot guard you, Jaden Ivey. He cannot guard you. That was good defense by the Pistons. That was not bad, relatively speaking, off a pick and roll. That was not bad. I love when LeBron does this. LeBron loves to be in the corner and just sit there because he knows he doesn't have to care because he's LeBron James and he can do whatever he wants. That's a dish off or finish because there's no commit by Stewart. Lazy. That could have been a lob right there. Boom. Attack aggressively. Connect. What a pickup for them. He is not afraid to shoot the ball, and the Lakers got to love having somebody that can come off of pin downs, come off of screens, and just fire it and hit from anywhere. Oh, yeah, right there. So you see it on that possession, crashing the glass. The Pistons are essentially playing a bunch of 3-4 combos in their lineup. Even Cade, he's a point guard, but he's 6'7". He's essentially a smaller side small forward. They all have size. They all have wingspans. They're all athletic. They can all pound the ball into the floor, and they can crash. And if they just play like that, they're going to be competitive. Yeah, you could switch that. You could switch that. Great lob. But you can switch that. The Pistons can switch everything, and that's going to make the pick and roll so much harder. You don't have a liability like Trae Young, and he's not a liability because he can't play defense. He's a liability because of his frame. Some people are genetically gifted, and they are taller. If you're small, you're going to be a liability unless you're really pesky, and Trae Young isn't. But the Pistons don't have that problem. Great kick. Oh, yeah. Tobias, or just finish through that. Yeah, fair enough. Just finish through that. That is such a fried play. That should not have worked. Yeah, somehow is the correct thing to say. Crash. If they keep crashing, they'll win games. Attack again. Honestly, the fact that they don't have certain players, and you know what player I'm talking about, the fact that the Pistons don't have certain players jacking up deep mid-range shots or contested threes, that will help them win games because they shouldn't shoot the ball ever. They should attack every play. And that's great defense. That's great defense. Lob. Ooh, look at that recovery by Cade. Ooh. Tobias Harris is definitely worth that max contract. Philly fans saying, where was that? Oh, LA, FU3. Oh, lob. What a pass, too. Falling away from that pick. What a pass. And, we got to make a point here. One of the biggest reasons why the Detroit Pistons are playing better to start this year is because Cade Cunningham, A, is healthy, but B, is fully recognizing the fact that he could be the best player in the NBA. I'll say that right now. He could be the best player in the NBA. He's 6'7", 225, 230, lean, athletic, has a jumper, has a three-pointer, can finish through contact, and can dime with the best of them. There's no reason why he couldn't average 26, 8, and 8 for his career. He should be their Grant Hill just at the point guard position, not the three playing the one, because he's just doing it in reverse. He's the one. Well, he's the three playing the one, but it's weird. It's weird. Flamethrower. Oh, yeah, get rid of that. He's pesky. Reeves is pesky. Oh, he's a hound. Oh, and we made this point earlier in the video. Tim Hardaway Jr. getting an opportunity to shoot whenever he has an open look or whenever he has an open look for him, for his standards, that's also going to help things because the Pistons haven't had a shooter or any shooters this entire time that they've been bad. And now that they do, it can't be stated enough how much having one great three-point shooter, one flamethrower on your team opens up the floor for everyone else. And when you have 4 attackers like Duren, like Ivy, like Cunningham, that matters a lot. You could put a lot of pressure on defenses. Good move by D'Lo. Yeah, take him. Take him. Too easy for him. He could be the best player in the league. He just has to attack like that every single possession. This is a miscommunication. What a buttery shot, though. Oh, cut. In rhythm, falling away. Reeves is cold. Fader. Oh, separation on that was nasty. Okay, quit it, YouTube. This is becoming a Lakers highlight. I need this to be a Pistons highlight. Oh, yeah. Great cutback. Oh! Great dunk by Ivy. That's just lazy. Come on, LeBron. I hate when he plays lazy. I hate when LeBron plays lazy. But the Jordan fans love it when he plays lazy. Oh, yeah, take him. Great play, and one. He's cold. Reeves is cold. Oh, yeah, back him down. Nope, pass out of that. Look how quick Ivy is. Look how quick he is. Duren's the same way, quick as hell. If you open up the floor just a little bit for those guys, they're going to get open finishes, and you're going to have a hard time keeping up with them if you're the other team. Sloppy, but it works. Beef stew! I didn't even know they called him beef stew. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's just him. Good idea. There's too antsy on it. What did I say? Reeves is cold. You know it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Get your matchup and take him. Oh. Good finish by Bron. Great backdoor cut. Just a little bit late. Great backdoor cut. Get off of that. Roll on that lob. That works too. Great. Same hand finish. We're going to get to the end of this game real quick because I want to see what happens. I didn't even watch this game. Oh, Hezzy. Finish offhand. Oh! He could be the best player in the game if he wants to be. Cade Cunningham can be the best player in the game if he wants to be. Yeah, so what can we see from this matchup right here? Well, you're going to notice a theme, more than likely, in the videos that I put out because I don't need to get too deep into this. And I won't because personally I believe a team like the Pistons, any team that was sitting at the bottom of the barrel the prior season, they're probably not there because of talent. I don't think so, at least. Now, you always want to improve your talent. You don't want to rely on the things I'm about to list off. But if you're a bottom-tier team, the things you need to work on in order to improve your record, in order to elevate yourself in the standings, are effort, attacking, and hitting the glass. If you can outwork your opponent, if you attack the glass harder, and you go to the rim, play after play after play, you can beat anybody on any given night. These are NBA players. The tier gap isn't that big. And the Pistons do have talent. The reason why the Pistons were bad last year was not because they lacked talent. It's because they didn't know how to play together. They're very young. They're very inexperienced. And they simply didn't understand how to give the proper effort at the proper time. If they continue to attack the glass, if they continue to utilize the fact that they have amazing slashers and super athletic 3-4 wing combo guys, and they can continue to hit the open man, Malik Beasley, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Tobias Harris, for open threes or rip through pull-ups or finishes at the rim, they're going to be fine because they can switch everything, and they're going to be able to outlast teams stamina-wise, or at least they should because they're young. That's why I believe the Pistons are playing better this year, and I believe any team at the bottom of the barrel should be taking notes on the Pistons, even if they don't have this great record, even if they don't make the playoffs. There are things to learn here. The Rockets upgraded their talent last year, but how much did that actually help them? I believe the Rockets got better last year because they simply elevated the talent around them. I believe that's the more important thing to do if you have a young team. But with that being said, let me know what you think in the comments. Why do you think the Pistons are improving? Where do you think they're going to end this season at? And do you think I'm crazy for the Cade Cunningham take? Because maybe I am. I'm probably exaggerating. I will tend to exaggerate a lot in these videos. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this content, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. This is the New Da Vinci. Much love. Peace. Have a blessed evening or day, wherever you're at.